I remember the exact moment I stopped loving my mother. It was the night she looked me in the eye, smiling, and told me my $10,000 had been spent on my brother's much-needed casino weekend. He needed a break, sweetie. You're used to struggling. She laughed like it was a joke. The sound didn't leave me for days. A week before, she'd called in tears. Her voice was shaking, telling me the bills were piling up. "We're drowning in debt," she said. I didn't hesitate. I wired her the money that same night. I skipped groceries, pushed my rent payment, told myself, family first. It wasn't the first time I'd helped. Growing up, my mother was the anchor, or so I thought. She worked 2 jobs, cooked every meal, and told me sacrifice was love. I believed her. I carried that belief into adulthood, even when I saw her love wasn't equal. My brother was always the golden child. His mistakes were adventures, his debts bad luck, his failures someone else's fault. Mine? Mine were proof I wasn't trying hard enough. But $10,000? That was more than just favoritism. That was betrayal wrapped in a smirk. I didn't confront her right away. That's not how you destroy someone who thrives on control. You don't scream, you wait. The first step was understanding the full picture. I pulled her credit reports. I had her passwords. She'd given them to me years ago when she didn't understand online banking. The debt was bad, but not crippling. What was crippling were the casino charges. Thousands. Not just my brother's weekend, months of it. Trips, hotels, cash withdrawals. She hadn't been drowning, she'd been gambling. And she used me as her lifeline. I didn't touch her accounts yet. I wanted her to feel safe. So I called her, checked in, asked about her health. She was chipper, told me my brother had the time of his life and that it's good for him to have these experiences. That was the moment I decided she would lose everything she'd been hiding. Step 1, documentation. I downloaded every statement, every receipt, every email. I built a timeline that showed how my transfer went straight into her checking account, then into a casino cage within 24 hours. Step 2, her creditors. I posed as her financial power of attorney and negotiated payment plans, then let them lapse. I made sure the letters went to her house, not mine. Every unopened envelope was another drop of blood in the water. Step 3, her reputation. My mother loved her image in the community, volunteering, church fundraisers, smiling in photos. I sent anonymous tips to the church treasurer about irregularities in donation handling, attaching my little evidence package of her gambling receipts. I didn't lie. I didn't need to. The letter came a week later. I knew it had arrived because she called me, her voice trembling for the first time since I'd sent that money. They're questioning me at church. They think I stole from the donation fund. I kept my tone even. Did you? Of course not, she snapped. I didn't respond. I let the silence linger until she filled it with nervous babbling. That was when I told her I couldn't help her anymore. The final blow came from the bank. I'd tipped them off about suspicious activity, large withdrawals on days she claimed she was too sick to leave the house. They froze her account pending investigation. Her mortgage payment bounced. The utilities followed. 2 days later, I stopped by. She looked smaller somehow, her hair unbrushed, a stack of unopened bills on the table. "You did this," she said. "No," I said softly. "You did." Her mouth opened, but no words came. For the first time in my life, she had nothing to say. I walked past her into the kitchen, took the mug I'd left there months ago. $10,000, I said, turning it in my hand, was rent for me, groceries, heat. But you gave it to him. He's your brother. No, he's your son. And you chose him over me. Every time. I set the mug down. This time, you paid for it. Her face went pale. Not from guilt, from the dawning realization that she wasn't getting back up from this one. 3 weeks later, her house was on the market. My brother had stopped answering her calls. Turns out he didn't want to get dragged into her drama. The church had quietly removed her from every committee. And me? I paid my rent, stocked my fridge, sat in my apartment, and breathed without the weight of her hand on my shoulder. People think revenge is about making them feel what you felt. It's not. It's about making sure they never get the chance to do it again.